All right, Bunkai for Naihanchi. For most of the other styles, Naihanchi Shodan. Uh, there's tons of Naihanchi Bunkais out there everywhere. So if you guys have already seen a bunch of these, there's probably not going to be anything new. Especially if you watch any of Iain Abernathy. We're doing quite a bit of his stuff. Um, Slight difference in our style of how we do Naihanchi. We start with palm out versus palm forward or palm up. This gives us a little bit more coverage range, just how it was taught to us as well too, as opposed to the knee or the returning wave kicks and the blocks across. Our returning wave kick double punch, turning wave kick shift, inline front stance, uppercut pull, then double punch. We are actually going to include Bunkais for both Naihanchi Shodan and what we just regularly call Naihanchi. So the way I like to teach this one is it's all right punches. Now, when you're working this at home, obviously switch and try it from the left side. But because here, go through a right punch. So first one here, we'd be working it with this way where we're closed stance. Bellies are facing opposite direction. When we're working for the other side, now suddenly it's open stance where our bodies are going the same. I'll try to move us as much as we can so you can see the techniques. Realistically, no one's just going to throw a bunch of right punches. But the point of all Bunkai is, one step, short forms, in general, is just to teach you tools for your toolbox. It's not meant to be like, you will do this 7 moves in this exact order. It's just to teach you some of the moves and different ways to apply them. So obviously, working them all off the right punch, but work them at home with both sides. The way I like to teach this is I'm going to teach section 1 of the kata. I'll show up here. Section 1 of the kata. And then I jump to this third section because it's the same thing as the other leg. Then we'll do section 2 of the kata and section 4. Just so you can see different ways to apply it. Again, all coming off the right punch. So before I forget, our main lesson for Naihanchi is going to be just aggressively attacking, holding on, just going at it. We want to go after him as much as we can. Let's go get started. Section 1, he's coming in with the right punch. Now in the kata, it's coming up and pressing block here. As this punch is coming in, I'm just going to right away try to get control of this arm, and I'm throwing this pressing block, this shoot though, into the throat here. Then the slides behind to grab the head, and I'm going to throw an elbow strike in his face. Since he's not blocking good, I'm going to throw another one, and he's going to bring this hand up to block. I hit his arm, oh no, so I pull it out of the way, another elbow strike to the face. Again, it comes up to block, and as it hits here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it to the other arm, come around to grab his chin strap, striking, hitting him there. So, all that movement there. Should we show it one more time? One more time. This is definitely straight from Iain Abernathy, so if you've seen his, no worries. So again, he comes in, hands are coming up to block, shoot though, 4 elbow strikes. 1, he blocks on 2, pull it out of the way. 3, he blocks on 4. Pulling down, if you've got the strength just to pull him, great. If you're smaller and needing to hop around to reach and grab his chin for this chin strap, go for it. As I got poor Daniel staring straight up in the sun, your eyes, okay? Yeah. All right, so that is section 1 of it. And go ahead and throw that again. Notice here, as I was showing a minute ago, we are closed stance. Bellies are pointed different ways. So if this punch comes in, he's throwing hook, straight, whatever it is, boom, and you find yourself stepping in right leg, well, that's what you got this for. Section 2 of the Bunkai, maybe section 3, depending on how I know. Well, I'm going to call it section 3, as you guys probably already saw. Section 3 of the Bunkai, we're just skipping section 2 first. So now maybe he throws that right hook, and I find myself stepping my left leg in. So now we're open stance. So because of that, we're going to switch sides. All right, now, so from the other side, he throws this left punch, and again, I'm going to step in, block here. Now I've got left leg in front instead of right leg. Again, open stance, bellies facing the same way. This is much more common for most of us to fight from because we tend to fight left leg forward throwing that reverse punch. Unless you're a southpaw like me, story for another time. So I've got my block. I'm going to grab, and again, elbow to the face. He's going to come to block here. Now instead of doing the 4 elbows, I'm going to pull it down, and I'm going to hit here, cranking that neck. So this is the Tegatana. Then I'm going to step behind to throw him down, follow up that strike. Should we do it one more time? One more time, real quick. So again, he throws that left strike. Again, coming in, block, grab the head, elbow strike, nice and aggressive, right? He blocks on the second one. Here, pull it out of the way, jam the palm heel, step behind, follow through, take him out, all that good stuff. All right, section 2 of the kata. So these are the parts of the kata where we're coming center block, double block, uppercut. Some schools do outside in. Ours has always done uppercut. Now, as opposed to making these each separate moves, doing separate things, we're kind of blending this whole single double uppercut into paksao. But the basic idea is he's throwing something in almost like a mawashuki here, and I'm just coming right over. So whether I wind up coming left hand or right hand, here the idea is deflect here. So the other 2, sections 1 and 3, He was more throwing right hooks here, coming in for those elbow strikes. This is more of a right straight punch, especially in the kata. We're moving over off to the side. So in the kata, we've just come this way here, single, double, left uppercut. So I'm going to teach this starting with the left uppercuts. So he's going to come in with this right straight punch, deflect, deflect, left uppercut. We're starting with the left uppercut for section 2. So we're going to start this returning wave, and part of it is breaking him out like that. I'm going to start hammer fisting his face, and I keep going until he blocks. As soon as he does, now I'm going to kick, returning wave kick with the right. So whether I'm buckling the knee this way, or maybe if he's here, I'm pushing down on it here. Now I've got that hand free. He's trying to regain balance. It's coming out of the way. Whether I'm hitting outside in or I'm hitting uppercut, either one works. Next move is I pull, and now my double strike here, that double punch, press it across into a Rime Nage throw. So, section 2. Section 4. So last time we were kind of working at Mohashuki and a left uppercut. This time we're going to work it and a right uppercut. Part of the way this works is he works this right punch, boom. If I don't have time to think about which hand's coming out and I find myself with the opposite one the last time, well, I've got another thing I can do for it. Our Bunkai that we're going to use, or our version of the kata that we're basing our Bunkai on, is the Jim Hawkes version. So as opposed to out, cross, pull, double punch, it's sweep, double punch, sweep, uppercut the other way, pull him in, double punch that way. Right? So that's why this one's different than the other side, different set of movements. So same thing happens. He comes in with this right strike, get it out. I find myself throwing that right uppercut. So I'm going to returning wave kick, and I hammer fist. Now, as opposed to the other one where we just kept hammer fisting until he blocked, we're instead going to come straight for the groin kick, coming up into this movement, pushing him over there. So, boom, out that way. One more time, just so you can see it. He comes, boom. I found myself with left control, hitting right uppercut. Sorry, I actually got him in the nose there. Sweep, hammer fist, groin strike, pull, take him that way. Okay, onto the flow drill. We're going to scoot this way just a little bit because we got some room here. So this is putting all 4 sections together. We are going to do it in the order of the kata. So section 1, 2, 3, 4, even though I just taught it 1, 3, 2, 4. So he comes in with that right hook. I'm stepping in, boom. This is that first section. Shoot though, 4 elbows. 1, he blocks on 2, pull it down. 3, he blocks on 4. I pull it down. This time as I come around to grab, he's going to bring a hand up either to block, cover his head, or maybe even grab my arm. From here, he's going to duck his head underneath, slip out, and he throws that right straight punch. And here's section 2. There's that left uppercut. So I kick, outside shot here. If he comes to block, or even if he doesn't, I'm going to come hit this leg here, and uppercut to the ear, whatever the open target is. I'm going to pull, start bringing him across. He's going to slip this leg out. Now, oh, I started moving early. As he slips this leg out, if I've got time, if I just want to make this opening pressing block, even though we were making a block here, I just make it shoot to the throat, totally fine. If he gets this hand out and he starts to throw it right away, boom, well, I've got it. Either one works to get me into section 3. So 1 elbow. Number 2, he blocks. Pull it down, I come to step behind. He slides it out. Right away, I'm going to grab control and go into section 4. Kick, hammer fist, groin strike. Bringing the arm up hyperextended, the elbow up hyperextended, push him away there. All right, let's try it one more time from the other side. So that way they can see here. So again, he comes in right hook, and boom. Block, pressing block, shoot those to the throat. 4 elbows. 1, 2, pull it down. 3, 4, pull. I come to grab his face, but he gets his hand up to block, grab my hand. Whatever he's going to do, he's getting up to cover. He ducks his head out. He throws that punch. Boom, there it is there. Kick, hammer fist, kick. Jamming the uppercut or it's almost like a cross here to the side of the face. Pull, bring across. He slips out. Right away, I'm going to hit, and I'm going to start again. 1, 2, hit the face. He steps the leg out. Keep that control. Hit the uppercut here. Kick. Oh, outside in. Groin kick. Jam up the arm. Push him away there. All right. Flow drill for Naihanchi. I think that one went better.